Once you have a valid debit Fools, you need to create a new email and a Cashapp account. Go to the App Store and download Proton Mail. Use Proton Mail to create a new email address because it's encrypted and untraceable. Use the first and last name that's on your debit Fools to create the Proton Mail email address. This new email address is the email address that you're going to use to create a new Cashapp account. Go back to the App Store and download Cashapp. When you open up a Cashapp account, it's going to ask you to enter a phone number or an email address to create a new account. Make sure you select email and enter the Proton Mail address that you just created. To finish setting up the Cashapp account, use the credentials from your debit Fools. Do not use any personal information to set up this new Cashapp account. After creating an account, it's going to ask you to link a bank using a debit card. Enter the debit card credentials from your debit Fools. If you have a valid debit plus Fools, the card will link with no problem. After completing this step, you should be able to go to banks on the Cashapp account profile and see the debit card linked to the account. Now you're almost ready to cash out. Make sure you watch this entire video so that you don't miss any steps and fuck this up. Go to the Cashapp home screen where it shows your $0 balance and click Add Cash. Cashapp will then ask you to enter the date of birth, the last 4 numbers of the social security number, and sometimes the address that's on the debit to verify the card before you can add funds. This is why it's important that you get a debit plus Fools and not a regular debit, because regular debits don't always include the social security number and date of birth. All Fools will at the very least have the date of birth and the social security number of the cardholder. Once you have verified the debit, go back to Add Cash. Do not ever try to send cash directly from the debit or you will kill the card and it will not work. You must add cash from the debit card to the Cashapp balance before sending any funds to another Cashapp account. For the first transaction, add no more than $25 to the Cashapp account. You don't want to do any more than $25 for the first transaction. Once you successfully add the first $25 payment to the Cashapp balance, you know that you can make some money. Good shit. Go to Add Cash again and this time add $27 or $28. Each time you add to the Cashapp balance, it's best to use a different number than before and wait 30 to 40 seconds between each transaction. After the first 2 or 3 transactions, it's okay to add over $100. Keep this process up until you get around $500 to $600 in the Cashapp balance. Once you have $500 to $600 in the Cashapp balance, you should send the funds to another account before attempting to add more money. This will protect your funds. You can get away with sending it to your personal Cashapp, but if you want to be extra safe, use a temporary number to enable Bitcoin and then send it to your personal account through Bitcoin. You can also create 2 emails to create 2 new Cashapp accounts at the beginning instead of 1. This will allow you to send the funds to another Cashapp before sending it to your personal. And yes, Cashapp will allow you to create 2 accounts with the same information from your debit Fools, as long as you use 2 different emails. You can continue adding and sending money in Cashapp until the debit declines. After the card declines, transfer any money sitting in the Cashapp account to another Cashapp account immediately. Wait around 5 or 10 minutes before you try to add funds again. Most of the time, after the debit declines the first time, you won't be able to use it again, but it's always good to check. Once you get all the funds into your personal Cashapp,